Since the launch of Miliastra Wonderland, it has received a lot of new features and upgrades to its editor that lets creators expand their worlds and design them to their heart's content. Recently, Miliastra has received a wide range of UI upgrades in their tools, and this includes custom minimaps. Yes, you heard that right. You can now create your very own minimaps that will show up in your Wonderland to match the stage scene. In this video, we'll go over how to create your own minimap, and trust me, it's quite easy as long as you follow along. First things first, once you've loaded into your Wonderland, you want to go ahead and create the image for your custom minimap that will appear in the upper left hand side corner of the screen. Now, you can either draw an illustration of your Wonderland, but if you're like me and drawing isn't your strong suit, then there's a great shortcut. Simply go all the way up into your map. Now, you can also click the y-axis on the right hand side corner of the screen, and this will give you a clear overhead view of your Wonderland. Now, before capturing it, make sure everything is hidden by turning off settings like always show preset points and any path visibility. You also want to move the stage entity out of the way so it doesn't appear in your screenshot. After that, just take a screenshot of this view, save the image, and you'll be ready to use it later when you set up your minimap. Next, you'll need to set up 2 preset points in your Wonderland. In order to do that, just go to the main menu, click on Preset Point Management, and make sure that you have at least 2 of these set up. Now, if you don't have 2 of these set up yet, then you can create a new preset point by clicking on Create Preset Point right over here. We need these 2 points of reference to match the scale of your in-game map in meters and the minimap image in pixels. This will make more sense later. Since I already have 2 preset points set up, I'll just delete the one I just created. You can place these spawn points or revive points anywhere, but I recommend placing them in recognizable features from your map in the real world, as getting them as close as possible to their real world positions is crucial for accurate scaling. For example, I placed my first point near the default spawn, near the tent, and my second point, which is my revive point, right in front of a toy figure right over here. Once that is all done, you can now move on to the next part of the video where we will work on the UI interface layout of the Wonderland. In order to edit the UI layout, you want to go to the main menu, click on Manage UI Control Groups right over here, and once there, you want to click on the minimap itself, and on the right hand side, under the minimap settings, you want to click on Edit Map. As you can see, I've already uploaded the image of our minimap, but I'll go through all the details in the right hand side settings. This one is where you edit the title of your map. I just named it Area 1 Minimap. And in order to upload the image of the screenshot that we just did earlier on in the video, just click on the question mark over here, and it will take you to the Manage Map Image resource. You can upload your image right over here. So click on Upload Image. And in here, you can select the screenshot of the top view of our map that we just created earlier on. So click on Open and just check on it, click on it, and click on Confirm. Once done, you can see that our map has been updated and the minimap preview has been updated as well. Now let's move on to the scaling process to make sure your minimap matches the in-game world accurately. This is where those 2 preset points you set up come into play. First, under the origin settings, select your first reference point to establish the map's starting point. You actually want the origin settings to be the spawn point where your character loads in. Next, for the orientation point, choose your second reference point. In our case, it's the revive point that we created. After this, the next step is to enter the scene distance in meters per 10 pixels. This requires a quick calculation, and I'll show you how to do it. Before that, you also want to make sure that you attach the origin point inside the minimap editor right here and just place it right around where the two preset points that you set up earlier was in. Next, you'll need to calculate the distance between the two preset points we created earlier. In our case, it's the spawn point and the revive point. Now, the easiest way to go about this is basically to get the location coordinates of both points. We can then ask an AI helper for the distance between these two coordinates. Type in distance between and then enter the two coordinates. And it will give you the exact straight line measurement we need for the next set of calculations. In this example, the straight distance is 41.3. Next, you want to go back to the minimap settings inside the Manage UI Control Group settings. And you want to take that 41.3 meter distance that we got earlier on and divide it by the pixel distance between the 2 points in the minimap. In this case, it's 231 pixels. That will give you a scene distance in meters per pixel, but you want 10 pixels. So just multiply that by 10. Now you have the number that you will be putting in the scene distance in meters per 10 pixels. Next, we have some extra settings. As you can see here under minimap zoom settings, for the zoom ratio, basically, if you want your minimap to be more zoomed in, you want a higher number. But if you want your minimap to be more zoomed out, you want a lower number. Alright, we're almost done. Now, just exit out of this custom map editor. And back in here, still inside the Manage UI Control Group settings. So inside the minimap settings, inside the initial map effect, choose the Area 1 map that we just created earlier on. And that should be it. Right? Don't forget to save your Wonderland. Now go ahead and test play it to see if your minimap is working. And as you can see, our minimap is in full glorious effect. And you can see that the environment is moving along with the character inside the minimap. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this helps you out in your next Wonderland, and I hope to see you all next time.